Greetings, peers and queers. Welcome back to another episode of Monday through Friday. My name is JC, and we've been talking about a lot of serious topics recently, so I thought it was time for a palate cleanser. Let's just talk about something funny. I'm going to tell you the story of how I got absolutely shit-faced on a party bus. Let's begin. It was my brother's girlfriend's 21st birthday party. They rented a party bus. That is when you rent a bus and a driver takes you from bar to bar, from pub to pub. It's essentially a pub crawl. My brother will call him Max, and my brother's girlfriend will call her Gina, for sake of names. Here we go. So we all arrive at the first bar where we're going to get picked up by this party bus. And Max is there, Gina's there, so is all of Gina's friends. And they're all like, hey, girl, how's it going? And stuff like that. And then it's my turn. And I'm like, Gina. She's like, yes, JC? I'm like, I didn't get you anything for your birthday. And she's like, oh, that's okay. I'm like, no, you don't understand. I'm going to get you something for your birthday. I'm going to get you the best gift here. And she's like, well, what do you mean? And I'm like, every bar that we go to, I'm going to steal something. And you're going to have a gift from every bar that we go to. Now, in my experience, there are but three types of drunks. The first is the angry drunk, the one that wants to fight everybody. The second is the I love you drunk, the one that just loves everyone, hangs all over them. And then the third is what I am, the mysterious drunk. You see, when I get drunk, my fingers get extra sticky. And it's not what you're thinking from. I become a little bit of a kleptomaniac. I'm a bit of a thief when I get drunk. That's my special talent. So we go to the next bar. At the next bar, I'm pretty sure what I stole was a handful of darts for the dartboard game out of the cup. And I put them in my cargo pants. I had capris with a bunch of pockets in them. This is important. And I was wearing a shirt that was like 2 or 3 sizes too large for me. Partly because I knew what I was going to do. I was going to use my shirt to hide stuff. But also because at the time, I should have been wearing a size large shirt, but I really hated my body, so I was wearing like a size 2X, 3X. That was my normal attire at the time. This was many years ago. So I've got cargo pants with a lot of pockets, and I've got an extra large shirt on. I steal a whole bunch of darts, boom, into the pants they go. We go to the next bar. I steal a billiard ball off of the pool table, throw that in my pocket. Now, whenever the pockets would get too heavy, I would unload on the party bus. The bus driver didn't know exactly how to take this. He didn't want to get in trouble. This was his livelihood. But I assured him it's fine. And Max and Gina were like, this is fine. We get to the next bar, and I get a little bit more bold. I steal a sign off of the wall, a metal sign. It was like Budweiser or Coors or Pabst Blue Ribbon, Miller Lite maybe. But the important thing is, that's when it happened. Bar number 3, I start stealing the signs off of the walls. Now, I did this for practically 2 signs every bar after that, and I'm pretty sure we hit 9 bars that night. The drinks keep coming. I keep drinking. Everyone else keeps drinking. On top of this, I am now stealing larger and larger things, signs, stuffing them under my shirt. And I'm unloading them on the party bus when it's time to get back on the party bus at each stop. The bus driver goes from sweating bullets like, what are you doing? You're going to get in trouble. You're going to get me in trouble, to like laughing every time that I'm pulling like 2 or 3 signs out from underneath my shirt. We're getting deep into our drink here. And the night goes on. I have not been caught yet. A few of the times, the signs weren't just hanging on a screw or a nail. They were screwed in. So I took my pocket knife and I used it as a screwdriver. I'd take those signs off, shove them underneath my shirt. At some point, the rest of the party realized what I was doing, and they were like, hey, go steal this sign, or we saw a really cool one in this bathroom. and then I would go and I'd steal it. At one point, they wanted me to steal like a big light up neon sign, but that was attached to the window. I couldn't get it off, and there was a plug. It was too awkward, and the bouncer was watching us. So I passed on that one. But I think at the end of the night, I had a couple of road cones for Gina. I had a lot of billiard balls, whole bunch of shot glasses, and countless signs, all different types of signs, everything from funny saying signs to advertisement signs. Now, I think it's about when we get to the seventh bar, a lot of the people have cleared off because they either have to work in the morning or they just, ran out of money. I had brought a couple of $100, and the ones that were with us that were still hanging on were heavily in our drink already. My brother, Max, tells the bus driver, hey, we need to go to McDonald's. We got to soak up some of this alcohol. So we go to McDonald's, and my brother looks at me and is like, hey, listen, you are way too drunk, okay? You shouldn't come in here. Why don't you just stay here in the bus, and we'll get you whatever you want, and just stay in the bus. We'll bring it out to you. I'm like, okay. I'm standing up like I was getting ready to go down the stairs of the bus and go inside. I sit down. In sitting down, I land on Gina's 21st birthday cake. It was in one of those plastic shells, clear on top, black on the bottom and stuff. I sit right on it. Now, everyone's been laughing at me stealing stuff and encouraging me, and it was like kind of the talk of the night. You had your standard party bus stuff where like the girls were using the stripper pole and like dancing around, and the guys were just, being guys and stuff like that. But like I was like the talk of the evening. Holy crap, she keeps stealing these signs and she's getting away with it. We get to McDonald's. My brother and Gina go inside to go get the food. I've sat on the birthday cake. They're laughing, but at this point they're getting a little frustrated. They see that I'm completely obliterated at this point. So when they get up to the front, I come busting through the door behind them, and I'm like, guess who's inside? I made my grand entrance. And my brother turns around and he's like, no, go back on the bus. And I'm like, okay. And then I turn around and I grab one of the wet floor signs and I go back on the bus. The people working there are like, what just happened? And my brother's like, we need McChickens. We need a couple McChicken sandwiches, 3 of them, 5 of them. So I'm on the bus. This time I did not sit on the cake. I paid attention. And the next thing, and that was bar number 7. We had 2 more that we went to. Fast forward to the last thing that I remember of the night. My brother and Gina, my brother's girlfriend, are helping me onto my bed at my house. I am so schmasted that one of them is underneath each one of my shoulders, and they're helping me over to my bed. My floor is a hardwood floor. At the time, it was a hardwood floor. No rug, no mat, no carpet, no anything. I had the cargo pants on, and the whole night I'm spending the money buying drinks for myself, and I'm putting the change in my pockets. I had a lot of quarters in my pockets. End of the night, because I wasn't using any of the quarters. I was using paper only. So all that metal, all that shrapnel went into the cargo pants. This is important. They lay me down on the bed, and I'm like, And then they're like, okay, we're going to get you ready for bed and stuff like that. Gina goes ahead, pours me a glass of water, puts it on the nightstand, puts 2 Tylenol there. My brother is taking off my shoes, and then he takes off my cargo pants. He's like, what you got in here and stuff like that, just so that I'm comfortable. And he takes off my cargo pants, and all of the quarters, all of the change hits the hardwood floor and goes ding, 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 ding. And I go from laying on the bed, I sit bolt upright, and I look them both in the eyes, and I go, jackpot! And then I lie back down. They busted up laughing so bad. It was perfect. I don't think I've ever said anything funnier in my life, which is kind of sad. The next day, they're like, yeah, this is what happened. You sat on the cake. And I'm like, oh, yeah. And then Gina's like, but look at all the signs that you got me. Look at all the stuff that you got me. And we're looking through all of them. I'm like, that one's cool. And she's like, I know. My brother and Gina are no longer together but the last that I heard, she still has a lot of those signs as part of her wall decor. I'm like, I'm sorry I didn't get you anything. And I'm sorry that I sat on your birthday cake. And she's like, don't even worry about it. She's like, you made my birthday. You were the funniest thing that happened at my birthday. You were there everywhere. You went the whole night with us, and you got me the coolest presents. Look at all this stuff. Yeah, people got me sweaters, or like, your brother got me a bracelet and stuff like that. But like, this is funny. This was a memory. I do have to say, if you are under the legal drinking age, please do not drink. And if you are drinking and are of the legal age, please drink responsibly. Do not drink and drive. And know your limits ahead of time. All right, well, thank you for watching all the way to the end of the video. Go ahead and let me know in the comments down below what you thought. I figured we needed something to just lighten the mood a little bit. I do make new videos every Saturday. If you would like to be notified the next time that I make a video, please hit the subscribe button and make sure to hit the bell icon. That way you will be notified each and every time I make an upload. I love you all very much, and I look forward to seeing you again next week. Bye.